Ashley Park and Paul Forman have officially called it quits, and while the news has only just begun circulating, it's already making waves among fans who have been deeply invested in their love story. According to sources with direct knowledge, the Emily and Paris stars' relationship quietly came to an end sometime within the last month. Neither Ashley nor Paul has made a public statement yet, and there's no clear confirmation about what caused the split or who ultimately made the decision to walk away. But one thing is certain. Their romantic journey together has reached its conclusion. For fans who have followed their relationship closely since its early days, this development comes as a bittersweet moment. Ashley, who is adored for her role as Mindy Chen on the Netflix hit Emily in Paris, had only recently seemed to be enjoying a period of stability and joy after a series of personal health challenges. Paul, who plays Nicolas de Leon on the same show, was seen by many as a grounding presence in her life, someone who provided both companionship and emotional support when she needed it most. Their relationship had been one of those rare Hollywood romances that seemed genuine, tender, and refreshingly free from the usual cloud of drama that often surrounds celebrity couples. Breakup rumors first began to swirl after Ashley attended Selena Gomez's highly anticipated wedding in Montecito, California this past weekend. She arrived in the company of close friends Cara Delevingne, Nina Dobrev, and makeup artist Jenna Nicole, who together formed a tight-knit, glamorous group. Fans couldn't help but notice Paul was absent from the event. Given how supportive the two had been of each other in public, his absence stood out, sparking speculation that something might be wrong. For many who follow the nuances of celebrity appearances and what they signify, the absence was enough to trigger concerns about the state of their relationship. Soon after, confirmation emerged that the two were no longer romantically involved. Ashley and Paul's love story first sparked public interest in late 2022, when whispers began that the two were spending a great deal of time together off-set. While rumors are commonplace in Hollywood, fans noticed their chemistry extended far beyond their scripted roles. Their connection was palpable not only on the streets of Paris, where they were sometimes spotted together, but also in casual interactions on social media. Still, it wasn't until January 2023 that the couple went public with their relationship in a heartfelt way. Ashley posted photos on Instagram that revealed Paul had been by her side during a particularly difficult period of her life, when she faced a health scare that required her to take time off from her usually busy schedule. In those posts, Paul wasn't just presented as a romantic partner, he was shown as a caregiver, a source of strength and a steady presence who stood beside her through an uncertain and frightening time. That post marked a turning point in how fans perceived them. From then on, the relationship was seen as something genuine and lasting, not merely a fleeting Hollywood fling. Many admired Paul for how he seemed to prioritize Ashley's well-being, staying close and supportive without overshadowing her. For Ashley, who had spoken in the past about the challenges of balancing personal life with the pressures of her career, the relationship was celebrated as a sign she had found. Someone who understood the demands of her world, yet still offered comfort outside of the spotlight throughout. 2023 and into 2024, fans watched their romance blossom both in public and in subtle ways. They appeared together at industry events, were photographed on vacations, and occasionally shared glimpses of their private life on social media. Though never overly showy about their relationship, they didn't hide it either. That balance between privacy and openness made them all the more appealing to those who root for authentic love stories in Hollywood, where so many relationships can seem contrived or carefully managed for publicity. But, as with many relationships in the public eye, the pressure of constant scrutiny may have played some role in the cracks that eventually formed. While sources haven't shared the specifics of what led to their breakup, fans know the challenges Ashley has faced in the past few years. Her health scare was not an isolated event. She has been vocal about prioritizing recovery and well-being while continuing her demanding work schedule. For Paul, his career was also taking off, with more opportunities emerging outside of Emily in Paris. It's not hard to imagine that the weight of distance, time constraints, and the intensity of their schedules may have made it difficult to maintain the closeness they once had. Adding to the speculation, Hollywood insiders have noted that Ashley's attendance at Selena Gomez's wedding without Paul may have been more than just a red flag about their relationship status. It may have also been symbolic. Weddings often serve as moments where couples reaffirm their bond, or conversely, highlight their absence from each other's lives. For Ashley to show up with her tight circle of friends, surrounded by strong female companionship, could be read as her way of signaling independence and resilience after parting ways with Paul. Fans, of course, have responded with a mixture of heartbreak and empathy. Many took to social media to express sadness that the couple they had rooted for was no longer together. Ashley and Paul were my favorite love story, one fan wrote, while another added, they were so good together, but if it wasn't meant to be, I just hope they both find happiness. This kind of response reflects the way celebrity relationships often transcend simple gossip. They become symbols of hope, stability, or even escapism for the fans who follow them. The breakup also leaves questions about how the dynamic between Ashley and Paul will play out on Emily in Paris. Both are integral cast members on the Netflix series, and their on-screen chemistry was part of what made fans excited about their real-life romance. With the show continuing to gain momentum as one of Netflix's popular offerings, the actors will undoubtedly have to navigate working together despite their changed relationship status. Hollywood history is filled with examples of former couples who continue to act alongside one another, some managing it with grace and professionalism, others finding it more challenging. Given Ashley and Paul's reputations for professionalism, it's likely they will continue their work without incident. But fans will certainly watch closely for any signs of lingering tension or discomfort. In truth, the end of Ashley and Paul's relationship highlights a broader theme familiar in Hollywood, the fragility of love under the spotlight. The world often watches these relationships unfold in real time, dissecting every public appearance, social media post, and interview for signs of change. For the celebrities themselves, the added scrutiny can intensify personal struggles, turning what might otherwise be private challenges into very public speculation. In the case of Ashley and Paul, their romance began with an authenticity that made people believe in its endurance. The fact that it has now ended is a reminder that even the most genuine connections can falter under the combined weight of personal pressures, career demands, and the unrelenting gaze of the public. Still, Ashley and Paul's story is far from just a tale of heartbreak. It is also a testament to the moments of joy, support, and companionship they shared. For Ashley, Paul's presence during her health struggles was a powerful demonstration of love in action. For Paul, being by her side during such a vulnerable time likely deepened his own understanding of partnership and resilience. These kinds of experiences leave lasting imprints, shaping who people become even after the relationship itself has ended. At this point, representatives for Ashley and Paul have not responded to requests for comment. Their silence, for now, seems to be an intentional choice to keep the details of their breakup private. In an era where many celebrities rush to issue statements or control the narrative, their decision not to publicly dissect what went wrong suggests a desire to maintain dignity and respect for one another despite the end of their romantic journey.